Well, welcome back, everyone's. It's just about dinner time. Y'all want to make some dinner? Let's do some Cajun chicken and rice. You want to? Okay. All right, so, yes, it's a Pinterest recipe. I've made a little bit of a mess. Don't at me. So what we have are 2 large chicken breasts that are split in half, so we have 4 breasts. I have already done that. This basically has a little bit of Cajun seasoning on it, and then we have dusted it with flour. That's all we need to do to the chicken. Mine over here, we got rice going. That is 2 cups of water, 1 cup of rice. Bring it to a boil, turn it down to a simmer, put a lid on it, let it go for 25 minutes. Now, onto here, my cast iron handy dandy, because you know I love her. We got her going with about 3 tablespoons of olive oil. Say it however you like. We are basically going to brown off the chicken, and when we get done with that, we got a few more things we got to do. So, come on back after this sucker heats up for just a minute or two. I do believe our pan is hot enough. It's smoking. So, we're going to turn it down just a little bit because I want it to get hot. It's now hot, but we don't want to burn the chicken. So, we're going to take our lightly floured chicken. Okay, see, lightly floured. You want to hear that sound? We're going to get them all in here. We're going to brown these off until they look good and pretty. Come on back. All right, let's see it. We got one side done. We're getting there. That's beautiful, by the way. Exactly what you want. I'm going to turn that around. We're going to go a few minutes more. We're going to talk about the sauce for a minute while we're waiting on this chicken to finish. This is 1.5 cups of chicken stock, which is my chicken stock, 3/4 of a cup of heavy cream or half and half. I have half and half, so that's what's in there. It has got a tablespoon of brown sugar. It has a 1/2 teaspoon of ground mustard, a 1/2 teaspoon of oregano, 2 teaspoons of Cajun seasoning mix, and if I'm leaving anything else out, y'all know the rules. Yeah, ask in the comments. But anyway, this needs to be ready, because as soon as that's done, which it just about is, we're going to go quick. Now, this has a whole can of Rotel in it, but it's asked me to drain the Rotel, and we're going to use... Sorry. All right, we've pulled the chicken, and hopefully the dogs are going to stop barking. Basically, it said to use this leftover juice to deglaze the pan. So we shall. I've turned my heat down. It's got about 3 garlic cloves. That's probably about what's in this bag. We're going to cook these off for just a minute or so. Don't let it burn. Then we're going to add 3 tablespoons of flour. We're going to cook that off just enough to get the raw flour taste out of it, which won't be long at all. Okay, now, mine is really super dry because my chicken sucked up a bit of that oil, so I'm going to put just a little tiny bit more. See, it's easy. Don't worry about it. Y'all be fine. Y'all be fine. I need that to be a little bit more of a paste and less of, you know, pieces. All right. Now that we've done that, let's stir this up again. Add your liquid. A little at a time, we're going to get this to thicken up. Once that's in there and kind of thick, we're going to add the cheese. Just keep whisking until this starts to thicken up a little bit. We're back at medium heat now that I got all the liquid in there. It's nice and smooth. We don't have any lumps. Just keep doing that till it gets thick. I'll show you when we get there. All right, babies, we're up to a nice little boil. Oops, hang on. See, up to a nice little boil. So now we're going to start adding the cheese. Do this a little at a time. I forgot how much it asked for, but, you know, do it till your ancestors tell you to quit. I'm going to say probably at least a cup of cheese, at least for my taste. Let it get all mixed in before you add any more. So that's probably going to be 3 or 4 handfuls for me. Probably 3. And then basically what we're going to do is we're just going to put the chicken back in here and we're going to let it cook for a few more minutes on a real low heat just to make sure that that chicken is cooked all the way. All right, last handful. Oh, and then I'm going to add the rotel because I forgot to do that. We'll be all right. I should have added that in before I added in the cheese, but it'll be fine. We'll just let the cheese melt all the way. We done forgot about that rotel sitting over there, didn't we? All right, here we go. Looks nice. That looks nice. We might end up with a part 2, y'all. Let's hope not. All right, we're going to put the chicken back in. Don't waste the chicken juice. Throw it in there. That stuff. Don't waste that. All right. We've got about 3 more minutes before our rice is done. So I'm going to turn this down. And I'm going to let it continue to cook. We're definitely going to go on a simmer. Y'all come back now. We are also adding some pinto beans that I canned back in March. So we're going to let those heat up. All right, so here you go. There is the plate. I got one of the smaller breasts. I didn't do anything to the rice because I put the sauce over it. It's a saucy dish. And then my pinto beans here on the side. So, give me just a second and we'll try it together, okay? Look, I'm trying to keep that light out of y'all's vision. So we're going to go here just on the end, and I'm hoping this is not blazing hot. Now, I added a little cilantro on top of mine. If you are one of those poor souls that has the soap gene, I'm sorry for you. Don't add it. But I don't have that gene, and I love cilantro. So we're going to try this, and I'm going to pray to sweet baby Jesus that it doesn't burn my mouth hole off. Okay? Ooh, it's pretty hot. I got to go quick. We only have a minute. From my house to yours. Cheers. Okay. Legit, that one's a keeper. If y'all haven't done it. That would be good with pasta. As well. I'll let you know what the print says because he's not going to... Ooh, that's a little heat in the back. That snuck up on me just a little bit. But anyway, there's dinner. Creamy Cajun chicken over rice with pinto beans. Y'all know the rules. If you want the recipe, you comment down below because you know that sucker's on Pinterest.